The term until is a significant temporal marker in the Bible, often indicating a period of waiting expectation of the fulfillment of divine promises. Until bridges a period between the present and the future. Until refers to a point in time and indicates a period of time before the moment and marks the end of that duration. Until denotes a time frame extending up to a specific point. It implies a situation that continues to a time, a date, or an event. But whenever until shows up, it never shows up by itself with empty hands. Until always shows up with a ticking clock in one hand and a calendar in the other. Tonight, I invite you to stand with me now as time ushers us back to a city 55 miles south of Baghdad in Iraq, in an empire of yesterday named Babylon. On this evening, I invite you to come with me. Come on, come with me tonight, and let's have a seat on the right-hand side of the roof of King Nebuchadnezzar's palace. It is here that his boastful words are clear for all to hear, words that will change his life forever, and if you act like that, it'll change yours too. At the end of 12 months, following the prophecy that had been given to him earlier, he walked into the palace of the kingdom of Babylon. Now I ask you to stand for the text. Listen carefully, my friends. You will hear this voice as this boastful, proud king. Listen at his voice. Is not this great Babylon that I built for the house of the kingdom by my might of my power and for the honor of my majesty? And while the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee. And they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field, and they shall make thee to eat grass as oxen. 7 times shall pass over thee until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomsoever he will. The same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar. And he was driven from men and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hairs were grown like eagle's feathers, and his nails like birds' claws. Tonight, may I speak to you for these few moments from 2 words. Until then.
We live in a generation where people want a God that agrees with their lifestyle instead of a God who transforms it. If it works for you, that's your truth. If your truth can't save your soul, it's just a preference. Jesus didn't die so you could find yourself. He died so you could lose yourself and find him. People reject Jesus not because he ain't real, but because he requires you to die to self. You can feel spiritual. You can even feel a sense of peace, but if it don't lead to repentance, it ain't from God. Because the devil will let you feel peace as long as you stay bound. Even Christians, you can know the Bible front and back and still be blind, because truth ain't what you quote, it's what you obey. If your walk with God don't cost you nothing, your comfort, relationships, your desires, you just might be walking in circles and not with Christ. You could be gifted, successful, even anointed, But if your foundation ain't the real Jesus, you're building a platform with no covering. And the scariest part about deception is thinking you good with God just because life feels good. Sometimes grace lets you breathe while you still headed toward judgment. Hell gonna be full of spiritual people, while heaven is gonna be full of people who are surrendered. God not asking for your opinion, he's asking for your obedience. You can run from responsibility, you can run from conviction, but you can't run from truth, and truth has a name, Jesus. Tag one unsaved family member and send this to one unsaved friend. You can't force them to believe, but you can plant the seed. And if you really love them, let them know Jesus is still calling.